Would you like to believe in yourself more? I mean, who wouldn't, right? Isn't that the essence of confidence? Is I believe in myself. I can do what I put my mind to. I know I can create something even if I've never done it before. Of course I can go talk to those people. Of course I can create that business. Of course I can earn more money in my career. Of course I can create an extraordinary relationship, right? That's the core of confidence. And if you want more of that, if you want to believe in yourself, then watch this video because you're going to learn something really powerful, a very practical distinction to be able to do that like today, starting right now. So let's get into it. If you're enjoying these videos, make sure you subscribe and click the bell to get the notifications. And if you want to go further, I want to give you my gift, which is a book called 5 Steps to Unleash Your Inner Confidence. It's in-depth and gives you my best strategies that I teach all my clients to help them radically grow in their confidence. Remember, confidence is a skill and you can learn this. You can learn this fast. So click down below in the description. You'll go straight to the page where you can enter your email and get that ebook for free. Now let's talk about how to believe in yourself. So what's an area in your life right now that you would like to believe in yourself more? Do you want to, have faith that you can have an incredible relationship? Do you want to believe that you can grow in your career, that you can hit a certain milestone, that you can keep your job wherever you're at right now in your career? Do you want to believe that you can grow a business? Do you want to believe that you can get in shape? Whatever it is that you want to move towards, one of your goals, maybe you're struggling with a little self-doubt. So here's a very practical tool to start believing in yourself. And it requires knowing one thing, which comes from a book called Faith by Sharon Salzberg, which is called Bright Faith versus Verified Faith. So bright faith is when you've never done something before. Like, maybe you've never started a business before and you're like, I think I could do it, right? Or maybe you've never had an amazing relationship before. Maybe you've dated a lot, or maybe even been married and it didn't go that well. And so you're like, I don't know if I can have an extraordinary relationship where it gets better every year and there's all this love and intimacy and open communication and all this stuff that I read about. I don't even know if I can do that, right? So that's bright faith. You're moving towards something, but you've never done it before. Then there's verified faith. Verified faith is, yeah, I can do that because I've done it before. And you got verified faith probably riding a bike. You can ride a bike because you've done it before. You can drive a car because you've done it before, right? And other things, like maybe you can have a relationship because you've had a good one in the past. Maybe you know you can switch jobs because you've had a job or done well in a job. Maybe you can make sales because you made sales in the past. So that faith is more verified. You have evidence for it. And so it's easier to access that. So how do we believe in ourselves? Well, first of all, whatever it is you're focusing on, you're trying to create in your life, if you've done it before, then access your verified faith. Say, you know what? I've done this before. So if I've done it before, I can do it again. How did I do it? What did I focus on? What kinds of actions did I take? What did I tell myself? Go back to thinking about the mindset you were in, the actions you were taking, when you did it, access some of those things and say, you know what? If I've done it before, I can do it again. So, and if you're doing some yeah, I did it before, but it was luck. It was a fluke. I'll never do it again. Just stop that. All right, that's nonsense. That's like your safety police just taking control. No, challenge that. Say, look, if I've done it before, I can do it again. Here's how I did it. So verified faith is the easier one. That's a softball. Now, how do we believe in ourselves and have faith when it's bright faith? We've never done it before. I mean, our safety police, our mind loves that and says, you've never done it before? Well, you can't. So stop and don't even try because it's scary out there and you might get rejected, right? So this is where we need to do a little bit of strategery in our psychological thinking. So what we want to do is we want to find the ways that we already have evidence that we might be able to do that bright faith thing. So here's an example. Let's say you want to create a business and you're like, well, I've never done that before. And it's not going to go well and it's probably going to fail, so I shouldn't try, right? Common storyline. But you say, you know what? I have bright faith. I want to do that. So here's what you do. You say, well, what are the things that I do have verified faith that I can do that would help me to create that business? Or you're like, well, I know how to speak to people. Like I know how to have conversations and tell them about things. Maybe from your current career, you've had to talk to people and tell them about your services. So you're like, well, I could tell people about my services. That's something I would use in creating a business. Well, I can, I've made sales for my company. Okay, if you've made sales for your company, then you can make sales in your own business. So do you see how you're transferring those skills over? Here's another arena. Maybe if you're making your own business is not your thing, maybe you want to create a romantic relationship. And you're like, I can't be in a good relationship. All my relationships have been all dysfunctional. Well, here's what you do. You say, well, where have I been very functional or healthy in a relationship? And I have a couple friendships that are really good. Okay, great. What do I do in those friendships that make them really good? Well, I'm authentic or honest in my communications. Great, so I have the ability to be authentic and honest in communications. That's going to serve me in creating a relationship, a romantic relationship. Do you see what I'm doing there? So what you want to do is you want to look for whatever that thing that you want to create that you've never done before. You got to find specific skills, specific abilities, specific things that you have done, that you have verified faith for, to be able to use that towards the bright faith. Does that make sense? So it might make sense right now, but it's not going to really make a shift in your body, in your core, in your confidence until you do it. So right now, as you're watching this video, just pause it, or at the end of this video, take a moment to really think about what are at least 2 or 3 specific skills that will help me to do that new thing that I want to do, that I already know that I have those skills because I've done it in the past. And that is how you will actively believe in yourself. And it feels so good. It is so worth it. Because whatever you're trying to create, that's bright faith that you've never done before, that's a beautiful thing. And just remember, that's how everything has been created, right? Like humans started with nothing, tools in caves, and we've developed everything, right, that you see around us. So it all started with bright faith. So just remember that when your mind says you can't do it. And then what you want to do is you want to move towards that with more confidence in yourself. I can create this. And doing this little activity will give you that confidence, and then your results are going to be that much better. So share down below in the comments what it is that your bright faith is guiding you towards, and make sure you get a copy of 5 Steps to Unleash Your Inner Confidence from my website. And until we speak again, may you have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome. I'll talk to you soon.